I swear to you, you're gonna be okay. Just hold it there. I'm gonna get you off this roof.
Look at those. $59.95. Why would you wear pink boots? Well, that's not the point. They're on sale. This is real Italian leather. I don't need pink boots. So dye them. The ones you got have got to be 3 years old.
They happen to be very comfortable, and they were a present from Harv.
That is nostalgia, Mary Beth. We're talking bargains here. Look at this.
Cagney Lacey.
Good morning, sir.
What are we, shopping today or working?
Working, Lieutenant.
Good, because I got a real sweetheart here for you. This guy's knocked over 4 liquor stores in the past 3 months, all midtown. His MO is daylight, mirrors, sunglasses, and a small caliber gun.
This came over from the 8th?
Yeah, he started there, but now he seems to like us better.
8th precinct never got an ID on him.
Well, he doesn't exactly encourage witnesses. One store owner gave him static, he got a bullet in the gut for his trouble.
Sounds charming.
Yeah, hey, but come on, who's always griping? I only give him grounders. Now, this guy is mean. So don't say I don't do you any favors.
Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
What's this?
Weight inspection. Second notice. What weight inspection?
What second notice?
He threw the first one away, too. All officers are hereby put on notice of inspection 6 weeks from above date. At that time, any officer not conforming to departmental height weight standards as specified herein will be placed on modified assignment until such time as said standards are adhered to. Have you seen the gut on him?
Cagney Lacey, there's a liquor store robbery in progress. 41st and 8th.
On her way!
Suspect described as male, Caucasian, 6 feet tall, approximately...
Come on, move it! What is going on? I can't believe this. You wonder why I picked downtown in broad daylight? Where are we?
10th and 40th.
Pull over, pull over, pull over. Let's get out of here. There he is! Hey, hold it! Police!
Easy, easy, easy.
On 3.
Oh, my God.
Christine, I gotta turn you over. Can you hear me? Let me see it. Let me see it, Chris. Okay. You're gonna be all right. I swear to you, you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna get you off this roof, Chris. You hear me? Huh? I'm gonna get you off this roof. Now, hang on there. Just hold it there.
Dr. Phillips, please call nurse.
Word yet?
No, sir.
It's taking him so long.
Hey, don't worry. We all know how strong Christine is. She's gonna make it.
Charlie, I'm so sorry.
Hey, Mary Beth, now come on. We're cops. It goes with the territory. Remember, tell her, Bert. It's gonna be okay.
Cagney? Christine Cagney? Any family members here?
Yeah. I'm Charles Cagney. I'm Christine Cagney's father.
She's in ICU.
She's okay?
She's lost several units of blood. Bullet managed to miss her heart and lung. Barring complications, she should be out of here in 2 weeks.
Can we see her?
Tomorrow. She won't be awake till then.
No, I'm a father. I want to see her now.
She won't even know you're there.
I just want to look at her.
Okay. Down the hall to your left, second door. Just the father.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Esposito. Emilio Esposito.
Babe?
Would you quit sneaking up on me? You could give a person a heart attack.
Come on, put that stuff down. Let's talk.
Harv, I'm cleaning the refrigerator here. Could you leave me in peace, please?
No. When you clean refrigerators at 3 in the morning, you need to talk.
I don't want to talk.
You need to. You need to get it
Harv,
out.
stop.
Christine getting hurt was not your fault, Mary Beth. There is no reason for you to feel guilty.
Oh, all of a sudden you're a psychiatrist.
Yeah, there's some things I know.
I should have been there for her, Harv.
You were there.
Behind her. Harvey, always behind her. Right behind her.
Oh, come on,
Don't
babe.
come on, babe me.
You didn't let her down. I don't believe it. Chris doesn't believe it. Not for a second.
Oh, now you read minds. Harv, I got a refrigerator to clean here.
Is that the soonest I can see her? All right, you tell her I'll be there at 7 o'clock. Yeah, and tell her we all miss her here. Thanks. She had a good night. She's doing real good. Anybody see my case file?
I got it. Look, we didn't ask for this.
You cannot do this to me.
See?
With due respect, Lieutenant, you cannot take me off this case.
There's a lot of crime in this city, Lacey. Concentrate on your other cases.
I want to locate the man that shot my partner.
I understand that. And that's exactly why I took you off the case.
Please, Lieutenant, this one belongs to me, and you know that. We had the thing 15 minutes. Christine was on him, and I owe it to her.
Lacey, I got that. But with Cagney on it is, you can't work the case alone.
I can start the legwork, sir. She'll be back in 2-3 weeks.
Oh, well, that's great. That's great. Now, what's going to happen in the meantime when a guy hits again, huh? You're going to explain it to the victims' families?
All right, then give me another detective to work with. Anybody else?
What do you think? I got detectives coming out of my ears?
Please, Lieutenant, will you work it out for me?
All right. I'll think about it. But not until you get out of here. Now.
How am I? I'm fine, Chris.
Did you tear my sweater?
Yeah.
Did I say anything?
You said, Mary Beth, I told you to get a new pair of boots.
What?
See, my heel came off, and I took that headed down the stairs. As I come, you hit that corner by yourself. I feel very bad, Chris. I burned those lousy boots.
See? Something good comes of everything. It was an accident. Forget it.
I couldn't sleep last night, Chris. I kept seeing that roof.
Me too. Did you get a look at that guy? I nailed him. I think very bad in the leg. He looks so familiar.
Leave it for now. How much pain?
Only when I breathe.
Well, I went by your place. I picked up a few things. I got cosmetics and toothpaste. Nonsense.
Thanks, Mary Beth.
I got a ton of messages here that came in last night.
From who?
Oh, a big group. Cops and civilians. Mostly men.
Charlie?
Oh, your dad? He was here yesterday. First thing. He barged his way into ICU to see you.
Guess it wasn't a barrel of halves. You know, Charlie, he likes to have a good time.
Rest, all right? Rest and get strong. And I'll come by, see you in the morning. I'm gonna get that bastard for you, Chris. Doctor says you need 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks. 1 week. I'll bet you a pair of pink boots.
You're out.
Anybody thinks this is funny is going to be directing traffic in Sheepshead Bay. Hold on, man.
You're gonna have to take some more drastic measures, Bert.
Watch it, Coleman. Did I say anything?
I'm sorry to be late, sir, but you wouldn't believe the traffic near the hospital.
Hey, you're going to have to cut down on the visiting hours because you got something that's going to take a lot more of your time now.
Sir?
String of liquor store robberies.
Liquor stores? Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's in my office. Come on.
Hello. I'm Mary Beth Lacey.
Well, hello. Steve Bennett. Detective first grade, late of the 8th precinct, temporarily your partner, and the pleasure is all mine.
Pop?
Yeah.
Gotta get up, don't you?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Morning. Oh. Hey, gee, your hair looks real nice, Mary Beth. Did you do something different?
No, same as usual. Honey, you got any cash? The boys need lunch money.
In my wallet.
I'll get it. I'm taking $5.
What's all that gook on your eyes?
Gook? It's mascara, Hop. I put that on every morning.
Your new partner, you said he's up for retirement, so what does that make him, about 60?
No, 46, 47. He's through, though. Made his 20 years.
Yeah, good for him. What does he look like?
Oh, nice looking. Very fit.
Hey, is that a new outfit, babe?
Oh, I got this sweater from your mother 3 Christmases ago. The skirt I bought at Macy's on sale last Labor Day.
Well, you look very nice.
Thank you very much.
So, what's he like? Is he married?
Divorced. Harvey, the man, and I are working together.
Working together, that's it.
Did I say anything?
Give me a kiss, Hoff.
New perfume?
One of our witnesses said the guy has an accent.
Beth, why don't you put the file away, okay? I mean, it's our lunch break.
Now, one other witness mentions an accent.
Yeah, well, half these witnesses can't even speak English. Here. This is bad for your digestion. Enjoy your lunch. You know, maybe you're gonna learn something working with me, huh? Oh. You gotta slow down a little bit. You're gonna burn yourself out. Homemade baklava, the best.
Oh, no, thanks. Anyway, I couldn't eat another thing.
Oh, it's okay. Just leave it for her. You gotta taste this stuff. It's incredible.
I really don't want any.
You gotta at least try it. Huh? Come on. One bite. You'll insult Demetrius. Huh?
Delicious.
Demetrius! He's an artist, isn't he?
We gotta go. Excuse me. May we have a check, please?
No. My friend Detective Bennett knows never a charge from New York's finest.
Oh, well, that really isn't necessary or lawful, sir.
Never argue with your host. Thank you, Demetrius.
Yeah,
Freebies make me uncomfortable.
What, a couple of stuffed grape leaves and some baklava? I mean, we're not talking major corruption here, Detective Lacey. I'll drive. Well, let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
So it's different working with a guy?
Yeah, it's different, all right.
Like how?
Oh. He always assumes he's the one that's gonna drive.
Oh. All right, Beth, you're not the world's best driver.
And when we're interviewing witnesses, I ask questions. They answer him like I'm his assistant or something.
Well, it's not his fault.
Okay, all right. So that stuff is not a big deal. It's his attitude I don't like.
Yeah? What do you mean?
We got a shooter out there. All this one cares about is eating lunch and getting home at 5.
I thought you liked getting home at 5.
This is different.
You never got home at 5 with me. You didn't realize how good you had it with me, did you?
Radiology, please call extension. I realized. Radiology, extension 482. This is nice. From your dad?
No, Tom.
It's horrible. Who's Tom?
Securities analyst.
$50, I bet you.
Charlie hasn't called her anything.
Did you try him?
No answer.
Maybe something came up.
Maybe.
2 jelly donuts, an orange soda.
Right here. What?
It's nothing but refined carbohydrates, Coleman. Bacon and egg sandwich, chocolate milk.
Yo.
Pure cholesterol. Cream cheese and lox on a bagel.
Yeah, that's me.
Do you know how much sodium there is in that? It's a cardiovascular time bomb.
It looks like breakfast to me.
Hey, what is this, huh? A squad room or a diner?
Well, if you see him anywhere, will you tell him call his daughter at the hospital? Thank you.
Good morning. And how are you on this bright and loverly day, eh?
Did you get me those witness statements from the liquor store?
Detective Lacey. You've got to slow down. Have to learn to enjoy life. Smell the flowers.
Nice. Statements?
First thing this morning. Scout's honor.
Here, Lacey, this for you.
Coleman, how come I didn't get this before?
I just found it. The new nightman took it last night. He thought you were the one who was in the hospital.
What do we got?
This is Carmen Garcia in the Bronx. I think she remembers something.
Well, why can't she come down here?
You've got a sick child and no telephone.
Uh-huh. Well, there's always one, right? You know, years ago, this senile old guy hauls me all the way out to Far Rockaway 3 times. The only thing is, once I got there, he could never quite remember why he called.
Mrs. Garcia does not sound to me like a senile old guy.
She said she thinks she remembers something. Now, you want to haul us all the way up to the Bronx on that?
That's what they pay us for.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, but I got 15 things to do right here.
Bennett, maybe she's really got something.
Yeah, and it'll still be there in an hour. Besides, with mid-morning traffic, it could take us the whole morning just to get up there.
What are you worried about, missing lunch?
Beats a drive up to the Bronx.
Thank you, Detective. Come on.
Is she always such a hot dog? Ooh.
Not a match made in heaven.
You never heard of peekaboo?
Do you have a gun?
Uh-huh.
Well, tell him not to get too comfortable.
I wouldn't say he looks too comfortable.
No, Mary Beth is busting his chops.
Really?
Yeah, the guy's dogging it.
It's hard to believe. A friend of mine over at the 8th says he's been decorated 4 times.
That guy Bennett?
Yeah.
Well, he's due to retire. Maybe suffering from short-timer's disease.
Reminds me of my old sergeant, the guy who broke me in. He had 1 week to his retirement. He answers a routine domestic disturbance call, takes 3 shots to the chest, and dies. Like that.
Dr. Phillips, please call nurses station 3rd floor. Dr. Phillips, 3rd floor, nurses station.
Say, we'd better get back. Christine, I hope our visit cheered you up.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Feel better.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Hey, it's Becky. Wait a minute. Can I talk to you privately?
All right, Victor. Bye-bye.
Shall I, lock the door?
Victor, sit down.
I don't remember too much. I was very frightened. And this man's face, like with mirrors, it was like a horror picture.
Excuse me, Mrs. Garcia. You said you thought you remembered something. If we could skip to that, we could get out of your hair a lot quicker.
You take your time, ma'am.
I dreamed about it. That's when I remembered. I kept seeing his hand. The hand with the gun in it. There was something on his hand. A tattoo, I think.
Words or a picture?
A fish.
Are you sure?
Maybe a bird.
Do you remember the color?
Black, maybe dark blue. It was very hard to tell.
Ma'am, if you had to take a guess, what would you say that tattoo was?
A fish. That's what I think it was. A fish with... ¿Cómo se dice, hijo, eso de lo que tienen los pescados en el agua? Para nadar. Atrás.
Fins.
Sí. Fins. Fins. With big fins.
Big fins. It's probably a 57 Chevy.
Not funny.
Anybody ever tell you you take everything too seriously?
Yeah, I take my job seriously. I take it seriously when people make fun of witnesses.
Hey, give me a break.
You're acting like this slime ball is some kind of a jaywalker or something. He shot 2 people. He could have killed my partner.
Uh-huh. Is that why you're pushing so hard? Look, handle your guilt in your own time, okay? You're making me crazy, too.
I'm doing my job.
I'm a-doing mine. And I got a great place for lunch.
This is Central. Do you read me?
I said 312. Go ahead, dispatch.
Good Times Liquor Store at 3620 Worth Street. 10:30, armed robbery and homicide.
You want to go? What are you doing here?
Hey, Mary Beth.
I was looking all over for you.
Shh. I'm going antsy in my room. I can't stand her. You just gotta walk. Come on, walk with me.
I thought your doctor said you're only supposed to walk around your room.
I got an old lady for a doctor. So, how you doing on our case?
He hit another liquor store.
And?
One dead. But we got a witness. Remember the tattoo?
Well, that's great. Did you have it checked out?
Well, there wasn't too much to check. She was a little fuzzy on the details.
So, how about a sketch artist? Did you get one?
Hey, you're supposed to be concentrating on getting well.
Oh, come on. I got doctors all over the place to tell me to do that. Did
Christine?
you get a sketch artist?
Christine.
Oh, don't Christine me, Mary Beth. I'm so bored here.
You are crazy.
I don't want...
You're a crazy person. You are a sick woman. You're recovering from major surgery. You're supposed to be getting rest.
Then you shouldn't yell at me. I'm a very sick person.
You're supposed to be getting rest.
If you'd get... Hello?
Hi there.
This is my partner.
Yes, we've met. How are you?
That's my other mother.
Would you get back to your room, please?
Gotta go. Bring me malted milk.
What for where? You've got your black book. You got all your information. You don't need anything from me. That's out.
Yes, sir. You want some friendly advice?
What?
Don't. He chewed me out twice in 5 minutes. I think he's using rage as a food substitute.
What do you want?
Sir, I understand this isn't a very good time, sir.
Good time? I got a mug city councilman, a bomb scare, and a chimpanzee loose at PS 159. I'm supposed to handle all of that on a boiled egg and a piece of dry toast? Don't talk to me about good times!
I'll come back later, sir.
Wait a second! What about the liquor store case, huh? I'm starting to get helpful phone calls from City Hall.
Well, sir. That's exactly what I want to talk to you about, sir.
Yeah?
I'm having a little trouble with Detective Bennett.
What kind of trouble?
Well, I want to be fair about this, sir, but I think he's a little cautious. A little too quick to be skeptical of evidence.
That's an indictment? That sounds to me like a good cop, that's what. Sounds like LaGuardia yourself. Do you know what makes your partnership with Cagney work? Huh?
Sir?
Some teams make it, some don't. The ones that do are almost always made up of opposites. Cagney eggs you on, you slow her down. But between the two of you get the job done.
Excuse me, sir, but what does this have to do with me and Bennett?
What it's got to do with you and Bennett is that every good partnership needs a hot dog, that's what. And with Cagney in the hospital, you are it.
Yes, sir.
Lacey. LaGuardia tells me that Charlie hasn't been in the hospital to see Cagney.
I called him 3 times, sir. No answer.
Think he's tying one on?
I don't know, sir.
Surprise.
What'd you do, rob a hearse?
No, I got a cousin in the business. Voila.
Great.
Okay, if anybody finds out that they're missing, I do not know you. Just get them back as soon as you can.
Don't worry.
What about your end?
What? Oh.
Monica Brandt, RN, 555-4392. You sure she's the one?
The redhead.
Yeah, the one with the legs that just don't quit.
I wouldn't know.
It's only because you're out of commission. I mean, if you weren't out of commission, we'd party just like we used to.
Don't you dare tell her I had anything to do with this. She'd never answer my call button again.
That's all she said. Hey, did you get anything from ballistics?
Yeah, well, the bullets from all three victims match. They're from the same weapon, but it's not a known gun, so... What about you? You get anything at the hospitals on his leg injury?
Nothing.
I guess none of the eyewitnesses panned out either, huh?
I talked 5 out of 10 of them into coming down. One couldn't make up his mind at all. The other 4 picked out 4 different pictures. 2 serving time, 1 deported, 1 deceased.
What about the tattoo lady?
Mrs. Garcia.
Uh-huh.
Well, she couldn't make it. Her kid was too sick. Nobody else mentioned a tattoo.
Well, that figures.
Which doesn't mean there wasn't one. I say we should run a computer check.
On what? Every fish, bird, and flower we got? Sticking armed robbery priors, that'll narrow it down to what? 20, 30,000 suspects?
Detective Lacey, 14th Squad.
Mary Beth? I told you I never forget a face.
So Blevins is our man because 3 years ago, he happened to wear mirrored sunglasses, right?
James Ray Sonny Blevins, male Caucasian, 36, brown and brown, 5'11", 165 pounds. That fits the description.
Drives a lot of guys.
Priors include possession of narcotics, 6 armed robberies, 4 in liquor stores.
Well, that's some partner you got there, a regular psychic, huh?
Identifying marks. Shark tattoo, back of the right hand. Ho, ho, ho. She's not psychic. She's good. Thank you, Jim. There is parole officer. Where is he?
Hey, quien sabe? Split from here, I don't know, 2 months ago. And I'll tell you, I haven't had the pleasure since.
Well, why haven't you sworn out a warrant for his arrest?
It happens that I did. And it also happens that the last time I heard there was something like 300,000 outstanding warrants in the Big Apple. Huh? Is that right?
Yeah.
Sure it is. So when do you figure you'll get Blevins? Somewhere around maybe 1987?
We'll get to him this afternoon if you can tell us where he is.
Hey, like I told you, I don't have the man's address.
Yeah, sure. Well, thanks a lot.
Hey,
Come on, let's
hey,
go.
look, could you work with us here, please? Lampel, huh? You gotta know something about the guy. Friends, hangouts, anything.
I don't know. Well, he's got to have it. I can tell you who his connection used to be.
Okay. That's a start.
Wait a second. Wait a second, will you? I think we should at least coordinate this with narcotics.
They'll never move the paperwork in time. Meanwhile, Blevins knocks over another liquor store.
Yeah, terrific. So, in the meantime, we hang our tails out there with no backup, right?
Bennett, all we're gonna do is sit in the car across the street from his connection's apartment. We wait. If he shows up, then we call some uniforms for backup. We go and we make a collar.
I don't like it.
You wouldn't like it if we had the National Guard for backup.
What?
I'm sick of arguing with you. I'm sick of pushing you. I'm gonna stake the place out tonight myself, with or without you. You know something? I don't think it makes a difference. Because you're a poor excuse for a partner. I'm going to the hospital. I'll take the train. Hey, hey! You think I handled it wrong?
I didn't say that.
Or what would you have done?
I'd have told him to get his act together and get lost.
That's what I told him. I'm going on my own.
You're a kid.
No, I'm not kidding. That's what you do, isn't it? Christine Cagney doesn't wait around for backup. She comes on like gangbusters. First one through the door. She even solves cases from a hospital bed.
Hey, Mary Beth, come on.
No, I'm killing myself here trying to solve this case, and you get the only solid leads laying on your back.
So?
So I know you're the one that got shot, but I'm hurting too.
Well, you think I don't know that? I do know that. It happened to us, and there's nothing I can do to fix it.
You want to be my partner?
Yes.
Okay. You fixed it. Jesus, it's worse than being married, huh?
How the hell do I know?
Well, you yell. Sometimes you yell, and then it clears the air.
Well, the air's pretty clear around here right now.
Do your nails. I gotta go.
Do me a favor.
What?
Don't go out there and try and prove anything tonight.
Oh, me?
So when's the last time you saw him? Okay. Thanks, Patty. Got 86 from Patty's last night.
If I know Charlie, he's hitting every bar on the west side.
What's the name of that cop bar near the old garden?
McGinty's, 49th and 8th. You think he's there?
Well, my guess is that he's working his way right up 8th Avenue. How does anybody eat this garbage?
Well, cottage cheese is protein, and the vegetables are roughage.
Paul, you think maybe one chili dog would make a difference?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, come on. One lousy chili dog.
Bert, a chili dog is suicide.
Scared me half to death.
How long you been here?
4 hours, 12 minutes.
Thought you could use some coffee.
Thanks.
Baklava?
No, thanks.
I, paid for it.
So the dying guy says to the priest, hey, at this point, I don't want to antagonize anyone, huh? Hey, Mick, do it again, will you?
I gotta go, Charlie.
Where you going? Where you going? Somebody just shank it even. Where you going? Hey, Bert, hey.
How you doing, Johnny?
You don't get down here too much anymore. What are you drinking?
Oh, no, I didn't come over here for a drink.
Well, you still on duty? Hey, one little nip won't hurt you. Half these guys
Johnny.
get their nose in the pail.
Johnny. Huh? Why haven't you been to see your daughter?
You know, she's really more your daughter now than mine, Bert.
There's a lot of garbage.
Walking in that hospital room the other night, Bert. She had one tubes coming out of her. My heart fell on the floor, Bert. I couldn't handle it.
So you hide out in the bar getting loaded? That's a lousy way to face it.
I couldn't stand seeing her like that, Bert. She's my baby.
my baby and she hurt and I can't make her go away. Ain't nothing I can do for her.
I'll tell you what you can do for it, Charlie. You can go home and sober up. And tomorrow, first thing, you put a smile on that dumb Irish mug of yours, and you go to that hospital and you see your daughter.
That's our boy.
Sure.
How many junkies could there be in the city of New York with mirrored sunglasses and a bad leg?
This is Bennett and Lacey, 14th. We need uniform backup at 138th and Fletcher. Do you copy?
138th and Fletcher.
10-4.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sure. Are you cold?
I'm glad you're here.
Beats watching the Late Show. Damn it. He's leaving already.
You must have missed his connection.
Wait a second. It's a busy night.
They're picking up the cash.
Uh-uh. We'll never catch him in this heat. Give me a hat.
What are you doing?
Cover me.
Hey, Sonny! Hey, wait up, man. Hey, baby, stay cool. It's me. Hey, Sonny.
Who is that guy?
Hey, baby.
He's a nerd, man.
Hey, leave me go!
Hey, son.
Leave me go! I don't want to hurt you! Don't do it, Sonny, or I swear I'll take out the game. Get your hands where I can see them. Don't breathe. Get on the car. Get on the car! What were you doing?
I never could stand high-speed chases. They make me car sick.
Pat him down. What do you think?
They're gorgeous.
How did you con your doctor into letting you out on Friday?
We negotiated. Did you ever look at his teeth? They're perfect.
I don't believe this.
Well, I got this thing about teeth. Anyway, I gotta come back for a checkup. And then about my scar. Listen, Mary Beth, I figured while I was with the plastic surgeon, you know, as long as he's in the area, what do you think if I have a little...
Christine?
Well, it's a thought. Sal Samuels. Is he in a better mood?
No, worse. He lost about 3-4 pounds, and he was sweating off the rest. And then a new memo came in extending the deadline 4 weeks.
What?
Yeah, well, the commissioner went to Bahamas. He put on 6 pounds. Then I gotta go. We got the Blevins arraignment at noon.
It was a good collar.
You figured it out, Christine.
Yeah, but you nailed him.
Well, I was being exactly like you. Obsessive and relentless.
So you missed me.
No. I don't want to see your face around the precinct for a week.
I thought maybe a couple of
1
hours.
week. 1 week. Goodbye.
Dr. Kern, call pediatrics. Dr. Kern, call pediatrics.
Can I come in? Sorry, I ain't been around. I've been kind of busy. How you feeling?
Fine.
Hey, tell me you're gonna get out of here day after tomorrow.
lousy patient.
Oh, yeah? Well, you always were. I remember when you were a little girl, your mother would keep you home from school because of a cold or something. You'd raise holy hell. Chrissy, I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. You were busy.
So, you hear the Yankees are looking for a new right-handed relief pitcher? I don't get that one, boy. I mean, they got a guy in the bullpen now who could throw an aspirin right through a stone wall.
Charlie. Give me those flowers. They're wilting. Freeze!
I'm frozen.
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
Don't get in my way.
You are so cute.
I'm telling you, I am gonna nail Springer, and I'm gonna do it before Magruder. You watch me.
I'm concerned that you are becoming so obsessed with this Magruder person that you are burning yourself out.
Look, I can't figure out what it is you want.
I want you to stop running around like some one-woman vigilante committee. Stop treating me like a partner.
Congratulations, Lacey! You're the perfect cop! Dumb and honest!
Cease firing. Retrieve your target, sign them, and present them to the range officer. There will be no qualifications without signatures.
Boy, I really nailed this sucker.
Anybody we know?
Lazar.
Who's Lazar?
He's this lawyer defending a dope dealer I busted. Oh, I got you right in your vital organs. You're a dead mouthpiece, Lazar.
Victor, lawyers are supposed to defend people. That's their job.
Yeah, but this guy knows his client's guilty. He's going after my arrest procedure. He says I did knock and announce. Knock and announce.
So, did you? Got a pen, Murphy?
Well, the guy had the evidence in one hand and a toilet flusher in the other when I grabbed him. Lazar's asking for dismissal on account of no knock and announce.
So did you knock?
What do you expect me to do? Go knock, knock, and... Stand there like a nice fat target?
Miss Becky, did you or didn't you knock and announce?
Yeah. Softly.
Salvatore Piacissimo.
Salvador Passissimo.
Salvatore Piacissimo.
I never could speak foreign languages.
Petri, Italian is not meant to be spoken. It's meant to be sung. Salvatore Piacissimo.
Salvatore Piacissimo. Whatever.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Chris, I have a message for you from Salvatore Piacissimo.
Salvatore. Sounds like a pansy name to me, huh?
You wouldn't want to get him in the ring, Miss Becky, would
Oh,
you?
yeah?
Say?
His cologne would probably knock me out, right?
No, but he could. 5 years ago, he was European middleweight champion. What'd he say?
Signor Piacissimo says to kiss your hand. A million regrets, but he cannot have dinner with you tonight. He was called unexpectedly back to Rome.
Thank you, LaGuardia.
Mi dispiace.
Perfect teeth?
Nah, ex-prize fighter. But he's Italian. He'll be back.
You want to come out to dinner with Harv Jr. and Michael and me?
Where's Harvey?
Bowling night. The boys are springing for dinner. Come on, we'll double date. You get Harv Jr., he's crazy about you.
Yeah? I gotta tell you, that kid of yours, couple of years, I'm gonna grab
I changed my mind. You keep your hands down.
Negative ID on a purple knocked over the armored car.
Oh, thank you, sir. Everett Buddy Springer, age 38, armed robbery, attempted homicide. He forfeited a bail bond in Michigan.
Who let him out on bail?
Some judge in Detroit.
Yeah, but he already did 2 stretches, one for wounding a police officer.
So what? He's just your ordinary, everyday armed robber who they allow to roam the streets between convictions, that's all.
Put a picture out in the street, sir?
Yeah.
Michigan. Why do they all come to New York?
Because this is the land of opportunity.
Let's go.
Where?
Money launderers, transient hotels, informant.
Wait a second, Christine.
What?
Why don't we just give the picture to the night shift uniform, see if they get a bite first?
But we can have a leg up if we start now.
You know what time it is? We're off tour in 21 minutes. We got 2 gorgeous guys dying to take us out to dinner.
So we'll go by a couple of hotels on the way.
Christine?
What? So where are they taking us, huh? Someplace snazzy?
We're talking 2 whole weeks allowance here. I don't think so.
No wine, no.
Root beer.
Root beer.
I'm gonna have the Belly Buster burger.
What's a Belly Buster burger?
It's got bacon, barbecue sauce, chili, and relish.
Oh, I can handle that. How about you, Michael?
I'll have the same.
Since when do you like bacon?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll have a cheeseburger.
Michael, come on. You gotta have a little more flash than that. Order something exotic like your brother here. You got 25 different hamburgers to choose from.
I'm not that hungry.
You sure? All right, let's sit down. They'll bring it to us.
You okay?
Yeah?
We didn't get anything to drink. Men, what are we going to have to drink with our Belly Bomber burgers?
That's Belly Buster burger.
Okay.
Besides, you gotta be 18 to drink in New York.
Listen, you have very tight connections with the police department. It's all right.
I want cream soda.
Well, it's not on the menu.
Mother's wine.
You pick something on the menu, Michael. Can you see the menu all right?
Of course, I just didn't notice. I'll have milk.
Milk?
What's wrong with milk?
Milk's for nerds.
Oh, yeah? Who spent half an hour combing his hair for you-know-who?
Shut up, Pimple.
Knock it off. Behave yourself. Christine, arrest him.
You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to have the attorney present during the period of questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, the attorney will be appointed to you before...
Now, you listen to me, Mr. Pitkin. If you don't arrange for your wife's bail, we're going to have to transfer her to central booking. She's 71 years old. Believe me, jail is not a nice place for older people. I doubt very much that you tried to kill anybody, Mr. Pitkin. A borscht ladle is not the most efficient murder weapon.
Dean, I know what I'm talking about.
Maybe he needs glasses.
I'm gonna call the eye doctor. Something else is bothering him.
You tried talking to him?
Well, no, not yet. With Michael, you gotta wait a day at least. The other one pours it
We got
right
a
out.
squawk on Buddy Springer.
What'd you come up with?
Desk clerk in a Transcend Hotel thinks he may have seen him.
When?
Last night, ladies got a room there.
Is this the hotel?
40th Street behind Port Authority. That's the address.
Great, thank you. Come on, let's go.
Wait a second, I'm calling the eye doctor.
Hurry, the guy could be gone by the time we get there. Cancel the call.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Hold up.
They promised to fix the elevator 3 months ago. I have called every department. Maybe
Sir,
can
would you
help me,
please
officer.
keep your voice down, sir?
Listen, you're not going to break the door down, are
I
you?
hope we don't have to.
Do you know how much doors cost these
Not off
days?
the top of my head, no. Where is it?
Right, listen, I have the key. I have the key. Maybe I could just open the door.
We're about to go in there. We're gonna knock, then announce ourselves as police officers. Now, if he's in there and he don't come out, then we're going in guns drawn. So I wouldn't suggest you standing in the doorway with nothing in your hand but a key.
Will there be violence? I abhor violence.
Just give me the key, please. There, over here.
Here.
Thank you.
Police, open up!
Oh, Lord.
Freeze!
I'm frozen.
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
Who are you?
My name's Michael Magruder, and I can prove it.
Good.
Now, look, I'm going to take my right hand, move it real slowly down here to my chest pocket, and with 2 fingers, I'm taking out my ID. I'm going to drop it right in front of you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm moving now.
Michael Magruder? You work for a bail bondsman out of the state of Michigan?
Uh-huh.
What's funny, Michael?
Nothing.
You have a permit to carry concealed weapons, Mr. Magruder?
In 4 states, ma'am.
You guys are walking arsenal.
Yeah, there's one more in my back pocket. There's a can of mace right up here in my jacket. You don't think I'd do this gig with a squirt gun, do you?
Is he really a cop?
Did you identify yourself to this man as a police officer, Mr. Magruder?
I think that's a little exaggeration.
What exactly is your job description, Mr. Magruder?
Bounty hunter, huh?
Oh, he's famous, man. He had an article written about him in the Tactical Services. Yeah, Detroit PD decorated. He quit, he went into business for himself. That man has brought in over 100 bail skips.
Very impressive.
Yeah. He's a black belt in karate. He has this incredible gun collection. He could probably blow away half the Midwest with his arsenal.
Your type of man, Victor.
Ah, you better believe it. Michael Magruder doesn't knock and announce, no search and seizure, nothing. He just takes down the door, grabs his perp, locks him in the trunk of his car, and bam, he delivers.
Why doesn't he just lynch him on the spot?
Listen, Mr. Magruder, Buddy Springer's in New York now. That makes it my problem. After he stands trial, Michigan can have a piece of him.
Well, I'm afraid that doesn't help me out, Lieutenant. If he's not back in Detroit by the end of the month, bond is forfeit.
You can't just breeze into town and bust into hotel rooms, grab some guy and haul him off to Michigan.
You're cute, honey, but you're not up on your constitutional law.
Hey, don't call me honey. And what in the hell's the Constitution got to do with it?
You can keep that. I'm quoting from an 1883 Supreme Court decision which has never been overturned. Taylor versus Tainer, 83, U.S. 366. When bail is given, the principle is regarded as a continuance of the original imprisonment. Whenever the surety or any duly appointed agent thereof, that's me, chooses to do so, they may seize and deliver him. That's Buddy Springer. And when they are not able to do so, they may imprison him until they are able to do so. That's not kidnapping. They may pursue him across state lines. They may arrest him on the Sabbath. Quaint, huh? They may even, if necessary, break and enter his house for that purpose, so on and so forth.
Is this song and dance legal?
Yeah, I'm afraid it is, Cagney. I called legal and intelligence, and Magruder here is not unknown to the department.
So what's your angle, Magruder?
Money, honey. 25% of the bond.
That bond's for $200,000. You get $50,000 for Springer?
That's what makes this country great, huh? The free enterprise system. God bless America. If you two gun molls hadn't come busting into that hotel room, I'd be long gone. Now, of course, you got a uniform standing out in front of there, huh? Yeah. Buddy Springer ain't coming within 10 miles of that dive. Look, Lieutenant, can I get out of here now? I got work to do.
Can't we hold him on something?
Well, you might try B&E. That's breaking and entering. But I'll tell you, I think it would fall apart faster than a $10 suit. You know, those locks on those old places, they're all worn out. I mean, hell, you just breathe on them, they just pop right open. And I didn't force the door. And I didn't leave any marks.
What were you doing in the hotel room?
Just visiting my old pal from Michigan, Buddy Springer. No. I think the DA would just throw you right out of his office. I'll tell you what, though. You want his accomplice? Huh? Be my guest. The man's name is Lee Walker. No bond. I can't make a dime on him.
Don't do me any favors.
We'll take him. And we'll take Springer, too, if we catch him, because they've both broken the law here in New York. So pick up your property at the desk on the way up, Magruder. Leave us your telephone number and your address in case we need to get in touch with you.
72 Ford van. No phone.
You live in a car?
I don't like wasting money on hotel rooms. Well, it's been a little bit of heaven, Lieutenant. Ladies.
Springer's on our turf, Magruder. We get him.
Is that so?
Don't get in my way.
You are so cute. Cagney, honey, I'm gonna be in and out of this town so fast you won't even know I was here.
It's almost 9.
Ma, the bad guy's about to get his brains splattered all over the pavement.
I bet he gets away.
No way. The bad guy always gets it before the last commercial.
Okay, so you know how it's gonna end. You're not gonna miss anything.
Ma!
You brush your teeth, get into bed. I'll come and kiss you later.
Do you have to?
You want your brains splattered all over the pavement? Go. Michael, I want to talk to you.
I'll bet she found out about that peanut butter stain on the couch.
Go. Oh, Mikey, I called your doctor today, the eye doctor. He reminded me that 3 months ago at school you had your eyes checked at 20/20.
I don't need glasses, Ma.
So how come you couldn't read that menu last night?
I could read. The letters were just small.
Sweetheart, those letters were very big.
Or just some hard words. That's all.
You got C in reading last year, right? How you doing this year?
Okay.
How come I never see you reading around the house?
I just don't like reading.
Michael, you're in the 4th grade. Reading is something that everybody has to have.
I didn't get left back, did I?
Yeah, you didn't get good grades either, did you? Michael, if you've got a problem, then we got to talk about it.
No, Ma.
Sweetheart, talk to me. I got a problem. You know, last night, I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep because I knew something was bothering you, and I don't know what it is. So, got to talk about it. Okay, baby? I mean, it's all right. Whatever it is, we'll take care of it.
I can't read, Ma. I can't read.
Give me a hug. I need a hug.
How could he have gotten all the way to the 4th grade without being able to read?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. Bob and I have an appointment with his teacher at noon.
Do you think it's his teacher's fault?
I'm gonna find out. But what if we hadn't gone to that hamburger restaurant? When would I have noticed?
Mary Beth, the schools are overcrowded and they don't have enough money.
I'm not talking about teaching them nuclear physics yet. I'm talking basic reading. Run, spot, run. Bonzo burger. Side of French fries. Raw onion. Root beer.
Chris, forensics sent this stuff over from Springer's hotel room.
Thank you, Marcus.
Welcome.
Our Gruder probably went through all this back in the room. God, he ticks me off.
Christine, he's on our side.
Come on, Mary Beth, the guy is a flake. He's a one-man judge, jury, and executioner.
Chris, if he gets Buddy Springer off the street, that's one less armed robber for you and I to worry about.
Sure, he doesn't have to Miranda. He doesn't have to knock and announce. He just barges in, grabs the perp, and disappears.
What, are you jealous?
No.
Sometimes, Christine, I wonder if that's not the way you want to work.
Mary Beth, there's a difference between being an aggressive cop and being a kidnapper.
Face it, Christine, you got this fantasy of being Dirty Harry.
That is not true.
You love it. Anyway, you're better looking at him.
You're very amusing, Mary Beth.
Oh, me?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna nab the Springer. I'm gonna do it before Magruder. You just watch me.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Let me see that lighter.
Initials VR.
Maybe we could connect him to someone through the lighter. Look here, he has an ex-wife named Violet, moved to New York. There's your V.
Violet Springer's VS.
Well, she could have remarried Mary Beth, and her husband's last name starts with R, or maybe her maiden name starts with R. Anyway, you got VR.
Possible.
How about the MVD? We could run driver's license applications on Violet Springer, huh? They'd know if she changed her name. They'd also have a new address on her.
Okay, I gotta be at Michael's school in 54 minutes.
Well, can it wait?
No, it can't wait. Calling the eye doctor waited. This cannot wait.
All right.
Some of us have regular lives, Christine. Some of us have obligations and families outside of this precinct here.
I did, all right. I'll go by myself.
Fine. I'll be in Queens. I'll be back by 2. Very good.
Berdinsky, do I have to go through this song and dance every time I have a request for a computer run?
You could try going through channels once.
It takes 3 days to go through channels.
Going out to dinner with me would take one evening.
This is sexual harassment, Berdinsky.
Who said anything about sex? I'm talking about dinner.
Well, you could try going through channels yourself. You know, you could pick up a telephone and call me up like a normal person.
Ring, ring.
I'm going out with somebody.
You see?
I'm going through the channels.
Cagney,
What?
I already ran it while you were getting coffee. I have trouble saying no to you.
Interesting dating technique. Extortion.
Hey, listen, you can be kind of intimidating.
I love it! I love it when a long shot pays off. You're a doll, Berdinsky. Thanks. What the hell do you mean intimidating?
Well, you are. Sometimes.
There's a little sushi restaurant on 43rd and 1st. Thursday, 8 o'clock.
You're on. Raw fish.
So she says to me, the problem is all over the schools. It's even in the high schools. I'm not buying it, Chris.
You're not a teacher, Mary Beth.
No, I'm a mother. And mothers know children.
But not all mothers are objective about their children.
So what are you, an expert on children all of a sudden?
No! No, I'm not even arguing with you. I'm just giving you her point of view. She told you she has over 40 kids in her class. She obviously doesn't have the time to spend with Mike.
No excuse. It's not good enough.
I know that. I'm just saying, how would you like it if she came into the precinct and told you how to do your job?
Oh, I knew I should not try to discuss this with you, Christine.
Fine, we won't discuss it.
It's okay by me.
I think Springer's staying with his ex-wife. I do. At least they've made contact because of that lighter.
We could have had that lighter forever.
I doubt it. They've been divorced for 10 years.
Traffic out of Staten Island's got to be murder.
Mary Beth, could you stop being negative about everything?
It's 5 o'clock, Christine. I've been up 11 and a half hours. I was at work at 8. On my lunch hour, they told me my kid can't read. They can't do anything about it. I'm supposed to put him in private school. I'm tired and I'm hungry and I got a stinker of a headache.
Hey, I'm sorry about Michael. It's true, I am, but we gotta stay on this.
What, are you afraid Magruder's gonna get there first?
Unless he's wired into somebody at the MVD.
Huh?
The price for this information is dinner with Stanley Berdinsky.
So you want to take the ferry?
Sure. When's the last time you saw the Statue of Liberty from the water at sunset, huh, pal?
June 25th, 1974. Trust me.
There it is. That van's got Michigan plates.
Certainly does.
What is he doing here?
All right, Christine, unless he's pretending to be something he isn't, he's got a right to be here, Chris.
No, he doesn't.
Christine?
Hey, you dollface.
What are you doing here?
Wasting my time. It's a real human tragedy in there. You know, she's been juicing all day. Cheap bourbon. She'll probably offer you some. If I were you, I wouldn't take it.
Did you tell her you're a police officer?
Hey, that's against the law.
Magruder, wait a minute.
Yeah, you're right, sweetie. We ought to keep in touch. Hey, I'll tell you what. How about tomorrow night, huh? I think I can fit you in after midnight. Have a nice day.
How does he get away with it?
I don't know. Maybe I had lunch with Badinsky. When was the last time you saw your ex-husband, ma'am?
Buddy, 3 days ago. He called needing money. Buddy always needs money, always calls me when he does.
Why did he need money? He just knocked over an armored truck.
Bill's remarked he's looking for someone to launder it.
Did you tell that to Magruder?
Did you give Buddy the money he asked for?
Do you know what hush money is? Okay. My husband doesn't know anything about Buddy. Joe would never understand why being married to a man like Buddy Springer.
Has Springer tried to contact you since then?
Got a number on him? Any idea where he is?
What else did you tell Magruder?
Nothing. Just what I told you.
All right, here's my card. I want you to call us immediately if your ex-husband tries to contact you again.
That applies to Magruder, too. If you don't want to get yourself in trouble by hindering prosecution, you call us and let us know if either Magruder or Springer try and contact you. In fact, when it comes to Magruder, I don't want you even talking to him. You just tell us.
Is there any way I can get this man out of my life?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him. And we'll put him away for about 20, 30 years.
So we sacrificed some.
Some? $4,000 a year tuition is more than some. And what about Harvey Jr.? We punish him for doing okay and don't send him to the same fancy private school with Michael?
All right, we sent him too.
Hey, only $8,000 a year. And what do you suggest we cut out of our budget? Food or rent?
I don't know, Harv. I don't know. What I know is Michael can't read.
And if money is going to help with that, we have to get money. What? Oh, Chris. Yeah, we're off duty now, Chris. Could we just... Yeah. Will you listen to me? No, Christine, I'm not going to Staten Island tonight. I put in my 8 hours, which was 8 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight, I am fighting with my husband. That's it. I'll see you in the morning. Woman is driving me out of my mind. Okay, where were we with Michael?
We can't afford private school. We got to do it some other way.
Yeah, like what?
Like us!
If the school's not doing it, then we got to do it ourselves.
Oh, just like that?
No, it is going to take hard work, but Michael is going to learn how to read. And you and me and our kid, we're going to take the time, and we are going to make the effort, and that is going to make the difference, not shipping him off to some fancy private school.
You sure?
Yeah, you know, we may not have all the money in the world, but we do have the love. And you know what? I wouldn't have it the other way around. So, suddenly you got nothing to say, huh?
I love your heart.
Yeah?
I just wish we had an extra $8,000.
Oh, you better not start.
I wish we had $8,000. I want $8,000, Howard. Okay. All right, Saturday. We start to tutor the kid on Saturday. And he's gonna have to give up that Little League.
We got to give up Saturday. One day we got to ourselves.
Kid better learn to read fast.
You said it.
Morning, Chris. Morning. How was your stakeout? Very exciting.
Violet and Joe watch television all night.
I called over to Staten Island again. They're going to try and put a man on Violet.
Good. Magruder will probably get a jump on us anyway. That man barges in anywhere he wants to. He insults people. He bribes them.
Aren't you getting carried away here, Christine?
Chris, phone line 3.
Will you get that for me, Mary Beth?
Detective Lacey, 14th. Thank you. Oh, boy. We got a hostage situation in a coffee shop on West 7th. The perpetrator inside is asking for you. Care to go? Who's in charge?
Cagney?
Yeah, I'm Cagney. How many people are in there?
The shooter let everybody leave except for the guy that he shot. Says he's not coming out till you get here.
Who's the guy?
Says his name's Magruder.
Magruder! This is Detective Cagney. Get out here with your hands up.
Hiya, Cagney, honey. Just wanted to make sure some trigger-happy uniform didn't make a tragic mistake here.
All right, secure your weapons. Put him away. He's on our side, sort of. He's a bounty hunter.
Beautiful ladies, you better get the meat wagon down here. This boy's about a quart low.
So who's hurt?
Lee Walker, he's all yours. I'm sorry I couldn't deliver him in better condition.
Ambulance, Sergeant.
I seen this guy on television. I'll be damned.
Hiya, cutie.
Up against the wall, Magruder.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Spread him out.
Oh, Cagney, don't do that. I live alone.
Oh, you dreamer.
Lee Walker is no rocket engineer. I wouldn't have shot him if he hadn't pulled a gun. Believe me, if I wanted to, I could have iced him.
Well, you're a true humanitarian.
Can I get a cup of coffee, Dove?
How did Springer get away?
That must be getting old. I guess he was watching the door. He made me before I made him.
Oh, he knows you.
Well, where I come from, ma'am, I'm kind of famous.
Oh, and to think that you would even talk to us mere mortals.
How did Springer get away?
He ducked into the men's room. Didn't even bother to warn his partner. That's what kind of a sweetheart he is. Thanks, Tom. You got $1 on you? No. Keep it. Anyway, I spot Mr. Walker. I go over and talk to him. Bang! Men's room door opens. Out comes Springer, firing away. Walker pulls his gun. I pull mine. Gets a little exciting for a minute. I drop Walker. Head for the street. Springer's gone. His car's still there, though.
How did he get away?
You ain't exactly no rocket engineer yourself, are you, honey? The subway's right down the corner.
Just tell us what happened, will you, Magruder?
Just the facts, ma'am. I come back here to see how Mr. Walker is feeling. All of a sudden, all hell busts loose in the street out there. The cavalry has arrived. And then just a few minutes later, honey doll, you show up to brighten my entire day.
You know what? Magruder,
Yeah.
you're under arrest.
You gotta be kidding.
Absolutely serious. Oh, don't want to hurt you.
Come on.
Stand up, please.
Wait a minute. Last time I looked, self-defense still held water in the New York Penal Codes, Cagney.
Yeah, well, tell that to a judge. What's so funny?
I've only heard lines like that on television. Ow! Come on, Lacey, show her how to use these things, will you? She's killing me.
I'm busy.
They said in their magazine article you even got a machine gun. I bet you those perps showed you a lot of respect when you pulled out that sucker, huh?
Right.
You don't even have to fire a warning shot to announce yourself, do you?
Nope.
You got it made, man.
You know what I really like, Victor? Your name is Victor, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, what I really like, Victor, is when I line those crosshairs right up on that left ventricle, huh? Then I squeeze the trigger nice and slow. Good evening, ladies. Did you get anything out of Walker?
None of your business.
No, huh? I don't feel bad, neither did I.
Cagney Lacey, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to release your friend here, Miss Becky.
How'd he make bail?
Well, the assistant DA refused to file, said it was a hinky case.
Hinky? Magruder shot the guy.
No, self-defense. All the witnesses said the other guy shot first.
Hey, did you hear that, Cagney? Huh? The American justice system triumphs again. Checks and balances designed to protect the defenseless citizen against the overzealous police officer. Thank you, Victor. Lieutenant, I'm sorry if I caused you any inconvenience.
Miss Becky, process this guy the hell out of here.
Hey, Cagney, honey. I'll be out here in an hour or so. How about fixing me dinner tonight?
Yeah, a van with Michigan license plates. What do you mean you already towed it? Well, put it back. No, I'm not kidding. Put it back exactly where you found it. And I want it there within an hour. Okay, thanks.
Conference, Christine.
Hiya, Foreman.
Hi.
Bye, Foreman.
Bye. Would you please tell me exactly what you're doing, Christine?
It is no big deal. I'm tired of Magruder being one step ahead of us all the time, so I'm staking out his car. I am going to wait for him, and then I'm going to follow him and see what else he comes up with. Make sense?
Uh-huh.
Good. Mary Beth, I understand that you have Harvey and that you're worried about Michael, and I'm not even asking you to go with me this time. I'm perfectly happy to do this by myself. So there's no reason for you to be mad.
Uh-huh.
You are mad, aren't you?
Do I get to talk now?
Sure.
I really do. Okay. You and I have been at each other about this for 2 days. And I'm not mad. I am, however, concerned. I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned that you are becoming so obsessed with this Magruder person that you are burning yourself out. Going without sleep, working all night. You're sounding like a fanatic, Christine. Am I right? Now, if I remember correctly, you have a date tonight.
I forgot about Berdinsky.
That's what I'm talking about. See, all you're thinking about is Magruder. And it happens that Berdinsky is a very nice person. Go out, Christine. Have a little dinner, a little diversion. And considering that it's Berdinsky, probably a good night's sleep. Now, tomorrow, you and I, we will go back on the case. But tonight, leave it go, all right? Good. I'm going home. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good time.
Berdinsky? Cagney. Listen, I'm real sorry about tonight, but I have a stakeout. What, next Friday? Absolutely. The sushi place? Terrific. I'll see you then. Okay, bye.
Berdinsky. You'd go out with Berdinsky, but you wouldn't go out with me.
The man has admirable techniques, Victor.
Hiya, Cagney, honey. When do you change your mind about dinner? Okay, we'll eat later then. Listen, sweetie, we'll have to use your place if we're going to spend the night together, you know, because, like I told you, I don't like wasting money on hotel rooms. Remember I told you, Cagney, honey? Wait a minute, I got an air mattress in the back of the van. No, huh?
Buy any good cereal, Mom? Kind with colors and chocolate.
Detective LaGuardia tells me that there is more nutrition in the box they come in than the cereal inside. Inside, I-N-S-I-D-E.
I-N-S-I-D-E.
Perfect.
I'd rather eat the box than this stuff.
I'd rather eat a shoe than this stuff.
I'd rather eat the Empire State Building than this stuff.
This stuff is good for you. It's got a lot of fiber. F-I-B-E-R.
F-I-B-E-R.
Pancakes tomorrow.
All right.
All right. I gotta get my notebook.
Oh, don't forget to bring your books tomorrow. We're going to work, okay?
Oh, that? I can't tomorrow.
What does that mean?
The coach, he said he'd let me pitch. So I figured the reading stuff, you know, it could wait for another week, okay?
No, Michael, tomorrow.
Dad, tell her okay. You understand, don't you? It's real important.
I know, Mikey, but this is more important.
What do you guys want from me anyway? I'm not smart, okay? Howard Jr.'s a smart one. But can't you just leave me alone?
You are smart. You can learn anything.
I feel so dumb.
Mikey, Albert Einstein, do you know who he was?
Smartest man in the world.
You got it. And he had trouble in school, too.
Yeah?
You're as smart as anybody, Michael Emmanuel Lacey, and we know you can do it. Okay? Tomorrow? T-O.
T-O.
M-O.
M-O.
Double R.
Double R.
O-W.
O-W.
Morning, Chris.
Morning.
You look like you haven't slept all night. Oh, Chris. Badinsky?
I didn't even see Bradinsky last night.
You lied to me.
I didn't lie to you. I just didn't disagree. Mary Beth, what is your problem?
My problem? My problem is you. I don't know what I hate more, when you lie to me or when you rush off by yourself and leave me sitting around here like some second banana.
Believe me, you didn't miss a thing.
And it's good of you to decide that for me, too.
Look, I can't figure out what it is you want.
I want you to stop running around like some one-woman vigilante committee. Stop treating me like a partner.
I'd like that, but you're never there, and it's not like you haven't been asked.
Don't you change the subject on me, Chris.
Okay. Great. Right. Full disclosure between partners. Ready? I staked out Magruder's car last night.
Thank you. I figured that out for myself.
No, you didn't figure out the whole thing because I haven't told you the fun part. The fun part is that it took him about 30 seconds to catch on, and he spent the whole rest of the time making me look and feel like a total fool. And now that is the full disclosure. Satisfied?
Cagney Lacey, there's someone here to see you.
Yeah, in a minute.
can't say no to him. I'm terrified of him.
You gave him money. Where is he, ma'am?
I don't know. He met me at the bank.
How much did you give him?
He wanted 1,000. But I was too afraid Joe would miss it right off. So I gave him 350. But he started screaming at me that barely get him to Atlantic City. I was lucky. I was lucky that he was too afraid to cause a scene and beat me up in public.
We'll call Kennedy. You call LaGuardia. If he leaves New York, we lose jurisdiction.
I'll fly in. I think he's taking the bus.
A bus?
From Staten Island.
I'm on it. How do you know?
Well, he's too afraid of the cops, so he won't go to Port Authority. He's afraid of a weapons check, so he won't fly. And he doesn't want to use ID, so he won't rent a car. At least that's what Mr. Magruder said.
Magruder? I told you not to talk to him.
Yeah, I know. You said not to talk to him. He gave me $350 to tell him.
He's everywhere.
And I need that money to put it back into my account. But Joe's gonna find out anyway. I know he will, unless you can do something. Anything.
Christine, next bus to Atlantic City leaves in 39 minutes. Would you excuse us, please?
There's his van. I cannot believe it. How does he do it? No! Oh! Where the hell is he? Come on.
Come on, where? If he gets Springer, he's got to bring him back here.
Okay, so stay with the van. I'm gonna go check the buses. Magruder's in here somewhere.
Will you quit telling me what to do? Enough Magruder! We're both of us supposed to be going after Springer. I'm going too. Hey!
Atlantic City!
We're going back to Michigan, boy.
Hey!
We're gonna move low. Oh, that's perfect.
Atlantic City here. Detective Lacey, NYPD. Let me through here, please.
A lot of nerve you got. Police brutality.
Sir.
You tried to deny it, but it's clear as the nose on your face.
Sir, would you beating people up in broad daylight? You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Was I talking to you?
Do you know which way he went?
No, I don't know where he went, and I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Driver, will you help us out here?
The other cop was just here. You let the guy off.
The other cop. Is he a big burly guy, silver
Oh,
hair?
yeah. He beat the poor slob up good, too.
Where'd they go?
Directly to jail. They're not past go.
He's already got it. I am going to the van.
Fine, I will check inside.
Excuse me, please.
Excuse us.
Sorry, lady. Employees only.
Detective Lacey, NYPD. Listen, fellas, I'm looking for a pair of suspects. Now, one is a big burly guy, about 40, wears a pork pie hat.
What's the matter, buddy? Huh? You want to stay with the pretty lady in New York, right? You don't want to go back to Michigan with me, do you, buddy? Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. That kidney's so tender.
Okay, I'd like to look around anyways, okay?
Yes, sir. You the cops.
Wake up. I'm not carrying you sleaze back. That's a boy, nice and quiet. All right, we're traveling.
I got you now, Magruder. Get back over there.
Police! Police! Springer, hold it right there! Hold it right there! Put the gun down! I'll shoot you if I have to. Put it down, buddy.
Not until he does.
Magruder, lay your gun down! Magruder!
Come on, Lacey, don't be stupid.
Easy!
This sleaze is tried and convicted in Detroit. Here in New York, he gets some hotshot lawyer. He's gonna walk.
Magruder, lay your gun down!
Let me take him back to Michigan. 20 years guaranteed, no fuss, no bother.
Michigan can have him when we're through. I'll protect you, buddy. I'll protect you, okay?
All right, now listen, how about this, huh? How about this, a consultancy fee, yeah? I'll give you 10% of what I get. 10%, Lacey, that's $5,000 bucks. I know what a cop lives on. Don't tell me you can't use 5,000, Lacey.
Do your job, lady. Don't let him bribe you.
Easy, buddy.
Yeah, sure, listen to him. He likes it in New York. He wants to stay in New York. Come on, Lacey, think about it. $5 grand, all you gotta do is not find us.
I did find you, Magruder.
And if you're taking Buddy Springer out of here, you gotta shoot me first.
Congratulations, Lacey! You're the perfect cop! Dumb and honest!
Okay, I'm tired of this here now, the both of you. You got 5 seconds. 1. Look at me, buddy. 2. 3. 4. No! What? We made the collar.
He was mine!
Well, now he belongs to the state of New York.
No, he was mine, Mary Beth. You didn't even care about this case.
You're very strange, Christine.
He was mine.
Spunky, real spunky. I love your spirit, honey.
Don't you ever call me honey again. Don't you ever call me anything again. If you step one more foot in New York City again,
I
Magruder.
know exactly how you feel, darling. I wish I could spend more time with you, too. But I gotta go to San Francisco to pick up a guy. Sorry.
If I ever see your face again, Magruder, he was
Don't
mine.
nag now, don't nag. I'll call you the minute I get back to New York, I promise.
If you and that blue van are not on the other side of the Holland Tunnel in 20 minutes, I'm sending the TPF after you, Magruder. I got bazookas. I got dogs.
Sweetie, I'm not much of a letter writer, Christine. But remember, no matter what, we've had these last few days together. Nobody can take that away from us now, can they? Can they? I'll be thinking about you. Bye.
Go away.
Reluctantly.
I hate that man.
Sure you do.
50,000 bucks, Magruder! We just lost you 50,000 bucks. Eat your heart out, honey.
What do you say, lovely? You want to come home with me?
This is not the pound. You act like you're taking home a Christmas puppy.
You get involved personally with your case, it backfires every time.
Hey, police! Hold it! You all right?
How can you love chasing after pimps? That's grim and depressing.
Last night at 3 a.m., you didn't find me grim and depressing.
They purchased her from a baby broker. The price was $35,000 cash.
Would you throw me out of bed on a cold night?
The audience seem to like it. Now we wait and see what the vultures make of it.
The critics will love it. Oh, Josh, it's such a wonderful play.
Yeah, well, so's low maintenance, man. The reviewers ate that for breakfast. I still remember some of those adjectives. There was derivative, effete, pretentious. They were some of the better ones.
I thought cops were paranoid.
Baby, back in there is Paranoia Palace. Listen, if I start drinking too much at this party and insult the investors, will you arrest me?
I'd be happy to take you into custody.
Christine Cagney, defender of the peace and public morals. We thank you. Well, here's to the good things in life.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, I'm glad that is over. I hate first nights.
Oh, come on, you're wonderful.
Oh, sweetheart. What's wrong?
Driver, stop the car.
What's the matter?
That man over there is working over that woman.
Oh, Chris, can't you turn your back on that just for one night? Yeah, but we do have a first night.
Hey! Hey, police! Hold it! You all right?
I guess you better follow them.
Look out!
I don't believe this.
Get out of the way! Stop! Look out! Hold it!
Okay, baby, be cool.
Get out! Against the car.
Be cool, babe.
Against the car.
Be cool.
Call for backup.
I'm innocent.
Car phone, will you?
Sure you are, sweetheart.
Baby, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job.
I understand. Roughing up women is your job. Is that correct?
Come on, baby. You want some money?
I said quiet.
I got some
You'd be
money.
better off if you keep your mouth shut.
Come on, babe.
You hear me?
To the good things in life.
Baby, I'm innocent.
Be with you in a minute.
What?
It's not meat.
No, it isn't meat, but it gets all...
So is it vegetable?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, grains.
Yeah.
It's distillation.
Hey. Hey, how was the big night?
Started out great, and then it kind of went downhill.
I thought you were going to this big opening night party.
By the time we got there, the party was over.
What?
It was a felonious assault on 8th Avenue. I was stuck here for 2 hours booking a pimp.
Oh, Chris. Josh must have been disappointed, huh?
Actually, he was a pretty good sport about it until the guy threw up in his tuxedo.
Oh, Christine.
I'm sorry.
Cagney. Nice out.
Thanks.
I liked it yesterday, too.
What?
I just left a little sleepover date, huh?
Don't kiss office, Becky. I wore my yellow sweater yesterday, didn't I?
Cagney Lacey, end of hen party. All right, there was a baby abandoned this morning at St. Joe's. As witnesses, go talk to them. See if you can find a line on the mother.
Yes, sir.
We get a lot of abandoned babies here. The mothers are young, 15, 16, no money, no jobs. You get the picture? But this woman, she was no kid. She had plenty of money, jewelry and clothes you'd die for, and cash. She posted 5 $100 bills in advance for treatment.
She brought the baby in to see the doctor?
Mm-hmm. Complaining of lethargy. Said the baby was unnaturally quiet.
I should only have that problem with my boys.
Dr. Lewis examined the baby. She's totally dead.
Nurse Frederick. Oh.
And at that point, the mother excused herself to go to the ladies' room, and she never came back.
And where is the little girl now?
Child welfare came for her.
Have you tried calling the mother?
The telephone number on the admitting form was the information desk of Port Authority.
Radiology, please call extension. Thank you. 7,
The address and the work reference were fictitious as well?
The entire admitting form. The mother apparently thought the whole thing out beforehand. If the doctor had confirmed the baby was deaf, she was just going to dump her and run.
Nice, very nice. I think I've seen everything, and then I get a surprise.
Oh, are you something? Yeah, so what happens now, kid?
She'll stay here.
Oh. What is a gorgeous girl like you gonna do in a dump like this, huh?
We do the best we can, Detective, with very limited funds.
No offense, man, honest. But you ought to be in pictures.
Anyway, it's up to you now. If you can find the parents, and if you can find a judge to declare them unfit, then we'll put the girl up for adoption and hopefully find a family who wants to make a home for a handicapped child.
It's a lot of ifs.
We're looking for a temporary foster home. There's one coming up in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, 2 weeks is a long time, huh? Well, what do you say, lovely? You want to come home with me?
Mary Beth, you gotta be kidding.
Now, back off, Christine. I saw her first. This is our decision, her and me. And Mrs. Rosenmeyer. Would it be all right?
It's very irregular.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Rosenmeyer. I know you got some latitude in these matters. I'm a police officer with a husband, 2 kids, solid citizen. And we're only talking 2 weeks here.
Well, I'll have to get an okay from my supervisor.
Ask the question. Be sure to tell her that I was den mother for 17 Cub Scouts for an entire year. Yeah, me.
Are you out of your mind?
What's the matter?
You got enough pulling at you. You got Harvey, you got 2 kids of your own, and you got your work.
I won't fall down on the job, Christine.
That isn't what I meant.
Well, what is the matter?
I think it's unprofessional.
Unprofessional?
Yes.
Oh. You know what? She's afraid of what the guys will say. Yeah, Coleman and his Becky. You know, the lieutenant would never do a thing like that. Now she's worried that we will look like the bleeding heart women in front of the guys. Am I right? Look at her.
You want to get off it, Mary Beth.
See?
This is not the pound. You act like you're taking home a Christmas puppy. I mean, this is a little real person here.
Thank you, Christine. I'm aware of that.
Who's going to take care of her while you're at work?
Harv. Wait till you meet Harv.
Harv. Don't you think you ought to ask him first?
Harvey loves babies. Anyway, he doesn't have anything to do until the renovation of the Greenway thing next month. She's not gonna be any trouble at all, are you?
No problem at all.
Sure.
Yo!
Hiya.
Hiya, baby.
It's me. Harv, don't look. I got something. Just turn around, okay? Turn around.
Okay.
Okay. Hiya, men.
Hi, Mom.
Come over here. I got a surprise for you.
In a minute, the show's almost over. What you got, an Atari? Oh, wow, she finally bought us
Get
one.
over here. Just stand by your father. Okay? Ready? Ta-ta! Ta-ta-ta-ta!
A baby. Oh, gross.
Where'd you get her?
She was abandoned by her very foolish mother, and she has graciously consented to stay with us for 2 weeks until she gets a foster home.
What's its name?
I don't know.
How about Atari?
Better for a boy. Is she something? I knew you'd love her. Say hi to Harv, huh? Hand her over. Come on, Harv, let me hold her. Let me hold her.
Okay, bye-bye, baby.
Oh. I couldn't explain this to Christine.
What's that?
And I miss holding a little person like this in my arms.
She's a doll, all right. Oh, boy, diaper. I get it.
Harv? It's my birthday next month.
I know. Like vintage wine, better every year.
Yeah. But not any younger. I mean, we don't have forever on this lover. If we're gonna have another baby, we're gonna have to do it pretty soon.
Want to practice? I don't know. It's a big decision. I just keep going round and round. I don't know for sure.
I guess I thought maybe that she could help us make up our mind, maybe.
Kind of like a trial run, huh?
Harvey, get the diaper.
Diaper.
You know, Petite Jolie, Jolie. Yes, they're the manufacturers. Yeah. Okay, I'll wait.
So where's the cops when you need them? I'm a taxpayer, you understand?
Josh. Oh, okay. Thank you anyway. Hi.
Do I take it from that dazed expression on your face that you have forgotten our lunch date?
Lunch? No. No, I didn't forget lunch.
Rubbish, you forgot.
I didn't forget.
What kind of a bloody twit do you think I am, Christine?
Sorry. I've been so involved in this case. The only lead I have on this baby is the clothes she was wearing.
Listen, let me take you away from all this, just for an hour.
Josh, I can't. I'm up to my bangs in this stuff.
Come on.
Why not? What are partners for?
Listen, well, I'm not gonna beat around the bush here, Lacey. Straight out, I'm telling you, I don't think it's such a hot idea.
Sir?
The baby. My 2 cents, you give her back now before you're in too deep. This is experience talking, Lacey. You get involved personally with your case, it backfires every time.
I believe I can handle it, sir.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, I thought I could, too. An assault victim, well, we dated each other for a while, and well, look, Lacey, You think you're going to be able to handle it the day you have to give the kid back?
It's only 2 weeks, sir. I'm set for it.
Okay. I can't tell you anything. You got all the answers. Just don't let it interfere with your work.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Champagne for lunch?
Mm-hmm.
What's the occasion?
Big news.
What? Oh, sorry, I'm on duty. What?
Oh, come on, Chris. You're not going to toast my big news with water, are you?
What the hell? Give me a splash. What is it? Tell me.
Well, I have just signed a deal to do a new play in London this spring.
Josh, that's fabulous. Break a leg.
Cheers, kid. So, how about it?
How about what?
Well, Tower of London, Hyde Park, long walks along the Thames.
Oh, wait a second.
No. You don't turn me down till you've heard the whole deal. You know, Chris, that since my divorce, I took a decision to keep everything, well, very light from now on, and I realize that I have been pretty hard to get close to.
Well, I'm not exactly the easiest person to get close to either.
Well, I thought this London thing would be a chance for us to get a bit closer.
You don't understand. I have a job. It's not just a job. I mean, it's my career.
Oh, sure. I wouldn't expect you to give up your job. Just come over for a couple of weeks while I'm casting.
I don't even get vacation time until July.
Yeah, but you could arrange something. Couldn't you switch with someone?
It doesn't work that way, Josh. I've got a partner. I have a caseload. This child abandonment business is on my mind. I can't just fly off to London. I wouldn't even be very good company right now.
Chris, how much of yourself can you give to your work? I mean, don't you think you ought to pamper yourself a little bit, live a little?
You don't understand. I love my work.
How can you love chasing after pimps? In a long dress and high heels? That's grim and depressing.
Last night at 3 a.m., you didn't find me grim and depressing.
Oh, gotta get you back. Check, please.
What kind of milk are you using for the formula?
What kind? Milk from a cow.
Goat. It's closer to the composition of human milk. And you'll have fewer problems with allergies later.
Huh.
And don't neglect a good, healthy dose of liquid kelp.
Kelp.
That's processed seaweed, chock full of minerals. Not to mention how it simulates the sea-like condition of the in utero environment. And acidophilus for the promotion of friendly flora and to encourage elimination.
Oh, this baby doesn't need that kind of encouragement. Ask Harv. I'm sorry, Paul. I gotta go. So, how was lunch?
Why is nothing ever easy?
Now, don't sit down. We gotta go. I found the store. What do you mean?
Josh Richards is the most exciting man I've ever met in my entire life.
That's a problem?
He thinks my work is grim and depressing.
So in addition to being exciting, he's also observant.
We'll talk in the car.
Is it not the most precious? All handwork. Look, even the buttonholes.
Yeah, it's very nice. Do you remember who purchased this?
Yes, the mother. She adored this particular combination. In fact, it happens to be a favorite of mine, too. She bought everything in those colors for her little one.
You having the dress on her?
I'll check.
This is cute. Look at this. Is this adorable?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah. Oh, my niece would look great in this. Huh? Check it out.
Nice. There's no price tags on anything.
Oh, I have it.
Thank you. Mrs. Scott Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check the address.
These are cute here. How much are these here?
Yeah.
Oh, $24.
For 6.
For one.
Credit card number 707
Uh-huh.
552
Well, the kid has got enough of these for now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Park Avenue.
That figures. You go?
$200 for its what? $24. Michael's entire layout did not cost $224.
Michael got the better deal.
And you remember to warm up the formula. Harvey. Oh, come on here, Harv. I'm not treating you like a bimbo. Of course you remember. Yeah, and Harv, kelp, liquid kelp. K-E-L-P. Well, I don't know, Harv. A health food store. Yeah, okay. Okay. And kiss that little lovely for me. Yeah, bye.
Yes, Mr. Cotman.
I thought you ladies would be delighted to know that my clients, the Jamesons, are willing to cooperate with you 100%.
Well, how thoughtful of them. Between you and me, sir, we don't need their cooperation to make this charge stick.
There's no child abandonment here. The baby that was left in the custody of St. Joseph's Hospital is not my client's child.
What are you trying to do, Mr. Cotman?
I'm trying to be perfectly candid. You ladies have any idea how difficult it is to adopt a white, healthy infant in this city?
Yeah, we heard.
The Jamesons had been trying to adopt for nearly 3 years, and finally they found a source. They were promised a perfect child and accordingly took delivery. However, after several months, they found her to be defective.
Deaf, Mr. Cotman. The only thing wrong with that baby is she can't hear. Otherwise, she's perfect.
My clients don't regard deafness as a slight imperfection.
So they dumped her.
Mrs. Jameson left her in the custody of a hospital where she would be perfectly safe.
Well, kind of her.
I don't know why you're wasting our time here. We still got abandonment. An adopted child is no different than a natural child.
You don't understand. They never legally adopted the child. As I've been trying to tell you, it is quite difficult to effectuate a certain type of adoption in this city.
So where did this baby come from?
They purchased her from a baby broker. The price was $35,000, cash. Now, can we come to some sort of accommodation?
I don't understand, sir. We got the name of the baby broker. We got those people, Jamesons. They're going to cooperate. So why can't we make the collar?
I checked this with the DA's office, and they're not entirely happy with the case.
How much more do they want from us?
They want us to find the natural parents of a baby that the broker has placed. Then, you see, we get a nice criminal solicitation in addition to the social services law violation.
I don't
I
understand,
love all the
sir.
legal smoke screens.
Hey, look, come on. I don't make the laws, so don't give me a hard time. Besides, I happen to agree with the DA's office. So we got a meeting with an assistant DA. 9 a.m., the three of us, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. And you can give her a hard time instead of me.
I can't go tomorrow.
Why not?
Tomorrow's supposed to be my day off. Josh rented a car and we were going to go up to this inn. What am I going to tell him?
Tell me you have to work.
That'll go over real big. You know how understanding he is about my work.
Christine?
What?
I hate to discourage you about a man, but maybe he's the wrong one for you.
Maybe everyone's the wrong one for me. Well, it must be me. I mean, if enough people tell you you're drunk, lie down. You gotta make compromises to be with a man, Mary Beth. I'm telling you, a lot of compromises. God, I hate compromises.
Delbert P. Jarvis, attorney at law. We've been trying to build a case against him for the past 6 months now.
Well, the Jamesons said they testify in court that they purchased a baby from him for $35,000.
Well, and a jury might not convict on that. What I want is for him to solicit a mother to abandon her baby. We did have a 16-year-old in Queens who was willing to testify, but...
Why do you say did have?
She disappeared off the face of the earth. Oh, we can't prove anything, but I think Jarvis either paid her off, frightened her away, or who knows.
Nice fellow we got here.
Jarvis's M.O. is to solicit indigent pregnant women at the welfare office.
Well, where do we come in?
I'd like you to assign a female officer to stand there. Pat it out to look pregnant, wait to be solicited. But we have to be very careful about entrapment here. Let him make the first move.
Can we get Rita Higuero?
Why not?
A blonde officer would be better.
Huh?
Blonde, blue-eyed babies go for the most money on the baby farms.
I'm not wearing any of those maternity dresses with the bows on them.
I'll send along a male detective as backup. A husband.
You have a blonde detective.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have to be blonde?
How's my blushing bride?
Going home.
Sounds good to me.
Where are you going, Miss Becky?
Home with the little woman. I mean, you're supposed to be pregnant tomorrow, so I thought...
See, that's your problem, Victor. Thinking.
got that.
Oh, you're back. There you go. Yeah, gorgeous. Kid?
Oh, I don't know what to eat. I feel like such a blimp.
You look spectacular. Doesn't she look spectacular, huh?
You're wonderful, Cindy.
I'm 3 pounds heavier than I should be.
So order the fish. It's great here. We'll order it dry, okay?
Oh, why not? It's just so confusing which diet to be on these days. I mean, first they tell you to forget about the carbs and to just eat protein.
Remember the water maven? The worst. I mean, nothing but meat and so much water, your kidneys were floating.
Now they're telling you that meat's going to raise your cholesterol.
What about cellulite? I mean, you should see these little orange rindy thighs.
Come on, Cindy. Last time I saw that glorious bod of yours, there was not an ounce of cellulite. Well, hang on there a minute. Before you get out the dueling pistol, Si, remember that your lady love did appear in the buff for me in that little avant-garde play we did off-Broadway a couple of years ago?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not jealous. I mean, do I look jealous, do I?
I love it when you do your caveman numbers, Si.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you decided?
I don't know. I'm not real hungry.
Oh, don't fast. I mean, sure, you'll lose it quick, but you'll gain it back just as quickly, believe me.
I'm not dieting.
You're lucky. You don't have to be in front of the camera. You know, it adds 10 pounds. When I went out to the coast to do that picture with Clint, I asked for fresh salads in my dressing room. Well, you should have heard the uproar. I mean, you would have thought that I'd asked for my picture above the title. Every suit in the studio descends on me with cost sheets telling me that the picture had gone over budget. I mean, we're talking about a salad here. A little itsy-bitsy salad.
Why couldn't you just relax and enjoy yourself?
Was I rude?
You hardly said a thing all night.
Well, I'm sorry, but dieting is not my favorite topic of conversation. That woman babbled on for 45 minutes. It was the most exciting thing in the world to her.
You don't really like those sort of people, do you?
Frankly, I find them very full of themselves and somewhat superficial.
Yeah, well, they're not as fascinating as cops.
Well, at least cops talk about real things.
Oh, yeah, sure. Pimps and junkies and drug dealers. I mean, that is a barrel of laughs.
Josh, I'm sorry, but I find it very difficult to deal with the things that I deal with every day and spend my entire evening totally consumed with her cellulite.
Chris, you can't live in the gutter just because you work there.
What's that supposed to mean?
Stop taking it home with you.
Where in the hell am I supposed to leave it?
What I'm trying to say...
Wait a minute. I see people who eat dog food because they can't afford a decent meal, and this bimbo's worried about taking off 3 lousy pounds?
Different people live in different worlds. It is possible to move from one to t'other.
No, how about selling children, huh? And she is worried about having a salad delivered to her dressing room. Let me tell you something, pal. The next time somebody steals your bloody sports car, call an actress.
Yeah, well, it just might.
Wait a minute. Where are you going? I thought you were going to spend the night.
Yeah, well, under the circumstances, there doesn't seem to be a lot of point
What
in...
circumstances? I'm angry. I am not dead.
Not tonight.
Got a headache?
Oh, well, I guess I'm just not in the mood.
Josh, this just isn't going to work for you and me, is it?
Oh, frankly, I don't find you all that appealing when you behave this way.
Really? Well, isn't that terrific? Good night.
It must be tough to do, though, with both parents working, huh? But you and Claudia are doing just fine, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
But what do you do with Lauren? Daycare?
Claudia's mother. Daycare, babysitting. It's the logistics that kill you.
That bad, huh?
You know the worst part?
What?
The only one who knows for sure if it's working out is Lauren, and she's too little to tell us.
Oh, don't worry.
She's 13. You'll hear from her constantly.
Thank you.
Most important thing you can do for your kid is not to let him walk too early.
Beg your pardon?
Well, premature homolateral movement can cause severe switching in the cerebral hemispheres. You know, right brain, left brain. See that? His parents probably encouraged him to walk too soon. Ah, here comes mine, pot kettle now.
How'd it go?
Nothing. Hey, you, Josie.
So?
We stood in line for 6 hours now, one bite. I'll tell you, my feet are killing me.
Hey, Lacey, you got one terrific partner there. You want to trade? I'll give you Petrie and 2 draft choices. What do you say?
No, thank you, Victor.
Six hours with this Becker. You must have had yourself a time. Oh, he's not so bad. Actually, he's a good cop. Believe it or not, he thinks I'm very interesting.
You had a fight with Josh.
We just came to an understanding.
Yeah, what kind of an understanding?
He thinks actresses are more his type.
Oh.
Thanks. It feels so good.
Sorry, Chris.
Hey, I don't care. It's not a big loss.
Harvey's making his famous pot roast tonight. You want to come join us?
Nah, I think I'll go home and get to bed early.
Yeah, you look a little tired.
Yeah? Pregnancy will do that to you.
Mary Beth?
Hiya, gorgeous.
Hiya, baby. Oh.
Where's Jeannie?
Jeannie? She's sleeping. I thought you said we weren't gonna name her. Make it too hard when we have to give her up, yeah.
It's just today, I thought about her as Jeannie. You know, Jeannie with the light brown hair, like that song. Let's adopt her, Harv. Let's adopt her.
I thought we were babysitting for 2 weeks here.
Has she been a problem? She hasn't been any
Slow
problem at all,
down, Mary
has she?
Beth. Not for you, maybe, but what happens when I have to start work on this Greenway remodel? I won't be here to take care of her.
We did it before, Harv. We did it twice.
No. My mother did it twice. She starts a new job next week.
So we get daycare, we get a babysitter. How else does every other family in America manage?
Mary Beth, she's going to need special attention. The deafness. It's not a problem now, but later.
The schools, Harv. The special school. We'll all learn sign language. Oh, you don't want to do it?
Oh, Mary Beth, listen to me. She's a doll, and I am crazy about her. But you and me, we are finally getting to a stage in our lives. The boys will be self-sufficient soon. I mean, we'll be able to go places. We can do things.
If you don't want to do it, there's nothing more to be said. It's got to be a two-way decision.
Did you hear me say no?
She knows we're talking about her.
Jeannie.
Yeah.
Nice name.
Honey, either way, I love you.
Okay, all right. We're coming.
Harvey, think it over. 18 more years, she'll be out of the house.
What are you two, just gonna stand in line all day?
I'll handle this, honey.
You haven't completed these forms properly.
Oh, yeah? Sorry. It's kind of new for us. It's embarrassing. I've never been out of work before.
This isn't right, Joe. Let's get out of here, please.
No need for the missus to have false pride. Not in her condition.
Yeah.
Look, it's possible I can help you out. Really help you out. None of this Mickey Mouse government stuff. This guy's a lawyer. Helps people like you get back on their feet. I'll call him, tell him you're on your way over there.
Thank you very much.
How much do you need?
I thought you said that there was trouble in lending money.
I've also been known to say that it's much greater to give than to receive, providing both sides do some giving. There are a lot of fine people in this city, Joe. Rich, generous people. These folks have everything. Save for one thing. They don't have children. Legal heirs to their fortunes. And they're grieving for it. Little mother, you have something growing in your belly that these generous folks would pay dearly to possess.
My baby?
I know that may sound a little hard, but think of that child of yours growing up in a beautiful house with toys, clothes, college, computers. Think of yourselves now. You're young. You will have other children. This time, why, you'll have a $15,000 nest egg to see to the future.
You're saying you'll buy our baby for $15,000?
Cash. Plus all hospital and incidental expenses.
Did you get it?
Loud and clear.
Mr. Jarvis, you have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to have the attorney present during questioning.
Well, you should have seen Cagney, Lieutenant. She was great. Wide-eyed, sweet as pie. Then all of a sudden, bam! Okay, Buster, you're under arrest. I thought Jarvis was gonna lose it right there.
Come on, Victor. It was no big deal.
Well, I think you should get credit when you deserve credit.
Victor, enough already.
Well, the assistant DA is happy now. She's filing on Jarvis for conspiracy, child selling, and criminal solicitation. They got the one welfare clerk, and they got an investigation going to see if they find any others.
What about the parents?
Child abandonment and child endangering, we're bringing them both in.
Did you get the file on Jeannie?
Yes.
May I see it? And Jessup. You're gonna arrest her?
Yeah.
I'll bring her in.
No, Lacey. The uniforms are making the collars.
Please, sir, I'd like to bring her in.
Lacey. You can forget it.
So what do you think? Should I cut a little more off the top?
Harvey and I decided we're gonna try to adopt her.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's wonderful.
Lieutenant should have let me be the one to bring the mother in.
For what? So you can yell at her and threaten her?
I want to see her.
Mary Beth, you don't want to see her. It's only gonna make you feel bad.
I'm never gonna have any peace with this here. I don't understand it.
There's nothing to understand. Some people you can't understand, Mary Beth. Now go home. You don't want to be here when they bring her in.
No, I'm staying here.
You're going out of your way to cause yourself pain, my friend.
No. Someday Jeannie's gonna ask me, and I'm gonna have something to say.
No way. You keep that on my tab. I ask you out, you're my guest. Here's to fighting crime and pursuing justice. And if you don't know it, I'll hum a few bars. Isn't that good? You having fun?
I tell you the truth, I'm not used to girls taking me out on dates, especially not you. But I was surprised when you asked me out.
Is that good surprised or bad surprised?
What do you think?
I don't know what I think. I'm asking you. How do I know? You might find me grim and depressing and unappealing.
That's a joke, right?
I never joke, Victor. Let me ask you something. What do you really think of me?
Is this serious? Well, I think you're really a looker. I think you're funny. I think you're smart. And I think you're a good cop. Enough?
More.
You're scintillating, captivating, exciting, enchanting.
Okay. Now for the acid test. Are you ready? This is the question. Would you throw me out of bed on a cold night?
That is the joke, right?
It was supposed to be a come on.
Oh, I get it. I say yes and you laugh in my face, right?
Victor, do you want me or not? I mean, we are two consenting adults, so which is it? Your place or mine?
You got hurt feelings. Or something. You don't want me. Not tonight, at least. I'm gonna hate myself in the morning.
I'm Detective Lacey, Mrs. Jessup. They tell you you don't have to talk to me. I just wanted you to know that my husband and I have been taking care of your daughter.
I never really saw her, you know. They took her away in the delivery room. What does she look like?
Pretty. She's pretty. She's got big blue eyes, but I think they'll go brown. And a healthy appetite. Mrs. Jessup, did they tell you in the hospital that she's deaf?
I don't care. I want her back.
You gave her away, Mrs. Jessup. You sold her.
We were living in 2 rooms without heat. I already had 2 children. They gave me money.
Yeah, $15,000. You know, you should have hung around for the markup. When they sold her again, it was $35,000.
Shut up. I didn't really know her yet. Can't you understand that? She was just something inside of me. I want her back.
That's for a court to decide.
She's my baby.
What are you gonna do next time you can't make rent?
You're not gonna get her, you know.
I don't...
The courts always decide in favor of the natural mother.
Maybe.
She's mine. My Sarah.
Sarah?
That's the name that I gave her when I was carrying her. It's a pretty name, isn't it?
Yes, a very pretty name. Hey, lady. She needs more from you than a name. I hope to God she gets it. Yeah, it's Chris. Hiya. Thanks for coming.
Sure.
Sit down.
Where's Harvey?
Oh, he's getting her dressed. We got her a sweet outfit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So why don't you keep her till the trial's over?
Oh, the Bureau wants her in a foster home.
So fight them.
No.
Why not?
Mother is not so bad. You know, it's easy to judge, Chris. It's easy to judge. But how do I know what I would have done?
I know what you'd do. You'd eat dog food if you had to.
The court's not going to give it to me. I mean, the preference is the natural mother.
Well, you said she's okay, though, huh? The mother?
Yeah?
And you can keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You and Harvey really ought to have one of your own the old-fashioned way, you know it?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Christine, I feel so sad.
Sorry, Mary Beth.
Mrs. Rottenmeier. What is Rosenmeier? Oh, come on in.
Officer Lacey.
Yeah, do you remember Officer Cagney? Harv, Mrs. Rosenmeier's here.
Well, she looks like she's been very well taken care of. We really appreciate that.
So long, kid. Of all the gin joints in the world, you had to walk into this one. I'll be thinking about you, Jeannie.
Poor little thing, she can't hear a word you say.
That's what you think.
Bye, funny face.
There you go. And
bye.
Thank you. Have a beautiful life, Sarah.
Want a beer? Okay.